Ooh.
Which is where we are now.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, wait. Can you say something on your mic?
Hello.
System shut.
Hello, testing. All good?
Do you unmute? Is it red?
Yeah, it was red. Now
Is it
I'm
blue?
blue already.
Okay, it's blue. Wait, I need to hear, there's a delay.
Testing. Hello.
Yeah, okay, great. Can hear.
Alright.
There's just a delay, so I need to. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, so
What's up?
first episode with this guy. Maybe you wanna introduce yourself.
Hi guys, Delavan. I'm also known as Fi Live but I'm actually Delavan. I'm using Fi account for live stream.
Not just your name, really, like what you do.
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm doing trading. Okay, but I'm mostly doing live over here. Like, can I see promo?
Yeah, of course.
So I promote the company into joining us lah in trading as well. So usually I'll be the person that comes in the morning, then ends in the afternoon, and then you will see the rest of them will coming in at night lah. So yeah.
The morning shift.
Yes, yeah.
Well, anyway, so
Oh, thanks for having me here also, by the way.
yeah, I just want to introduce myself. So my name is Alistair. I'm with the team with Pipxcel, and we're starting this whole thing because we want to kind of debunk, and have a conversation with people to see, to kind of break the stigma of why people think Forex is a scam, essentially, right?
Yeah,
in
sure.
Singapore especially. Yeah, but so we're starting this episode to just get some of the basics out of the way, and have a conversation, share stories. But if you have any comments in the meantime, please go onto the chat, anywhere you on TikTok Live or on Twitch or on YouTube, and just put your questions in there. We should be able to see it, and then we'll try to answer it whenever we can.
Yes, sir.
So I think maybe we can start by why don't you share the story of why you got started in Forex?
Okay.
Some of your journey.
Phew. Nervous, this is my first time getting podcast.
No problem.
Okay, so why I started Forex was, well, I also need money lah, to be honest. Financially, from work wise, it wasn't paying well, so I wanted to have extra more income. Well, fast money lah, to be honest. But then end up realized that fast money was all bullshit. So
Why?
Huh?
Why was it?
Well, it's like you are given the idea that okay, everything comes very easily, but
Okay.
in reality that it's not true lah. So
Okay.
you need to like really put in all the hard work really hard to get your income coming.
What were some of the fast money?
Fast money.
Daily
Well, the one is like daily pay one.
pay.
Yeah, so like you work daily pay job, right?
Uh-huh.
Then they give you straight money.
What kind of jobs are those?
Warehouse.
So
Yeah, but also can say like
usually like manual labor stuff like that, and they'll just pay you instantly.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Like logistic and wise lah.
Uh,
But after that, the money gone very fast.
Why?
Because it's just one day pay lah. Then you need to eat, and then that's it lah, gone. Can't even pay your bills for that.
okay.
Yeah, so that was the one thing that I wanted, was because I want to have extra more income. Because
Okay.
the normal job I getting paid was very bad.
Okay.
Can't even enjoy. But after joining Forex, after seeing Forex, also drop shipping but drop shipping cannot make it for me.
I mean, you thought Forex was a way to kind of
Yeah.
build that income,
Correct.
which it can be.
Yeah.
You know it can be. You've seen
Yeah.
the community members and
Right.
how they earn, but it can be, but it's dangerous lah. It's a dangerous slope lah. In that
Correct.
sense,
but that's why I came into Pipxcel because at first I also thought like it's kind of shady lah, and then like what the hell.
Okay, but before you found Pipxcel, what did you find and what was your thoughts on it?
Well, Forex is a scam lah. It's a scam lah.
It's a
To be
scam.
honest lah, it's a scam lah. But the actual truth is that Forex is not a scam. It's that people who use it like make it into a scam. That's why like most people got scammed by their money like over 1,000 plus.
I think wherever there's opportunity to make money, there will be people who want to take advantage.
Yeah,
It is a natural
That's right.
thing. So what do you come across?
Well, first was crypto.
Okay.
So
okay.
it was mostly in Telegram.
What do you mean?
So they text me on Telegram.
Okay.
And
They
then
text you.
Yeah, they text me.
How?
Like I don't know, it just pop up. They just come and
So a random person texts you saying, and then okay.
Serious.
Okay.
Then after that, I like that time I also need money, so I like, whoa, you depo 500, you get.
But a random person suddenly texts you and say, I have a golden goose, and then you say, oh yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sign me
because
up.
I was interested in crypto. Okay, then crypto was like the best thing,
I understand, but like this, it's too good to be true. No?
I was young, man.
It didn't cross your mind.
Never.
Okay.
Never. I was so desperate. So
Okay,
I actually
sure.
I actually depo 500
Where? Into where?
into some broker they use, but they actually open their own broker, and then after that they asked me to depo inside.
So they open their own broker.
Yeah, and then I depo using that account, but I never really use it. They just use it for.
So what's the promise? Okay, what is the promise?
So 500, right? You get about 1,000.
After?
Yeah.
After how long?
After the up for yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they say that if you get profit, they get profit, they transfer you.
So if they don't get profit?
Then I don't know. They never even say that.
Okay, hold on. So the promise is you just give us $500.
Yeah,
Trust
they
me, bro.
flip.
Just trust me, bro.
Yeah.
No time limit
No
of when I
time
can
limit.
take it. No guarantee percentage, nothing. And you said yes.
Yeah.
What the? I don't know. Okay, I'm not trying to mock you. I'm just saying. I think when we are all desperate, we try to
Yeah.
we try to
That's
find
like
this kind of like
fast cash kind of thing.
not
lah.
fast cash out of like we think that maybe there's a miracle that I can
Yeah.
I'll be like if I do this I'll be set, you know what I mean.
Mm.
But so what happened? No, not trying to mock you,
So-
but I think it's a good thing for people to understand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, and I okay with sharing. I really don't mind. Cause I mean, if we keep on like keeping it inside, like eventually those people who actually do it, right, they also will be in a situation and they might be more deep shit lah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like me
If
sharing,
500 is
like,
not a small amount of money to
Yeah, man.
deposit in, especially when you are struggling to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
more, you know what I mean,
Correct.
to survive plus be comfortable. Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened after I depo 500?
Hmm.
They told me, okay, you get a certain amount of money, like
Okay.
it's larger than that.
Okay.
So they use I depo, they use their account to flip it.
Okay.
And then after that they come and text me, say, you need to depo another 1,000. Then I'm like, why sir? They say, cause the account is running low. Then I'm like, what the fuck? So for my idea is that they use that 500
Yep.
and then they will try to flip it with a big lot. And
Yep.
then end up the thing like dropping. And then like you need to top up to cover
To
the
sustain your trade, lah,
Yeah,
so to
yeah.
speak.
So I was like, what the then I'm like, bro, this is fucking scam. Then that's only
That's when you realize it was a scam.
that was when I realized it was scam. So I like, okay, you know what? I like, bro, why not you just I try to talk my way through. Okay, I say, why not just close the thing and then just give me back the money that
Yeah.
is
Whatever
returned.
remaining.
Then he say, no, you need we cannot take out already. I like,
But it's their own broker. It's their
Yeah.
own system.
that's right. So I like wondering what the fuck's going on.
So it's not real.
Yeah, then I like, end up like I was emotional, yeah, like fuck the 500 I could use it to do something
A
else.
lot of things, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
So I was
yeah.
like, man, fuck. Then I just like fuck it lah, jibai. And I just like keep my mouth shut and delete, block them, everything lah.
But it's a lesson lah. It's a lesson
Yeah.
that you learn lah. Which is I don't think, I mean, there are painful lessons and there are less painful lessons.
Right.
Which unfortunately was a painful lesson. Yeah. But it's good that you share, because I think other people who are also looking to Forex as a way to escape the cycle that they're in, right? They may have unrealistic expectations, and they may go and look for people who are promising them something that is not realistic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of guys who say, oh wow, I have a Ferrari or a yacht or this kind of thing. You know,
No
why are
risk,
you not
no
like
worry,
me?
yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. No risk, no worry is one thing, but you must have calculated risk, like,
Right.
correct. You cannot be like, just throw into. If you want to say that, right, you go throw all your savings into 4D, bro. That also, you get what I mean? Like there is gambling, and there is you know, like
strategies
like strategy to earn money, like, you know what I mean. So okay. I think that is a very good story though.
Yeah.
So, but what's your takeaway or any advice for people who want to who are going through that cycle?
If it's too good, don't trust. If it's too good, don't trust.
If it's too good to be true,
Yeah.
it's not true.
Yeah. If it's a fast cash, it's not a fast cash.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything that is easy is not good.
Okay. So then coming to you learning about Forex. So that was crypto. Crypto is very different from Forex, right?
Right.
So then how do you learn more about Forex?
Well, after doing trading myself, because after you got scammed, right, you like fuck, you cannot trust anyone.
Okay.
So you went to do solo.
Okay.
So after I watched YouTube and like strategy or well, can say also kinda bullshit lah.
What do you mean?
Because it doesn't work that way.
What do you search? What was the thing?
So strategy wise,
solo strategy for trading.
yeah,
Okay.
analyze all these.
Okay. So you want to learn how to analyze the charts.
It costs money, man.
Okay. So but you to learn all the terms and everything, you just Google, watch some videos,
right. So
which is not wrong. You can always learn basics
Right.
from there. No problem.
Right, definitely, because everything is just in the online, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So what made me change to Forex is that crypto, the market is very fast.
Yes.
So you can't really get into the certain trades. If you actually do like FOMO, right, you end up losing your money as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still continue on with crypto. Then eventually I started finding out Forex.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I was thinking, Forex, what can I trade? So I like wondering. Then suddenly I saw TikTok.
Okay.
A lot of people like doing gold lah, AXU, USD. Then I'm like, what is going on, man?
Yeah. Okay.
Then I saw the money like, wow, all blues, wow, big amounts. I like, whoa,
So you
crazy.
blinded by the whole thing again. The success, the success.
Yeah. So I like, okay, you know what? I just continue with crypto first
Okay.
because I feel comfortable.
Okay.
Then I lose my money. Even
What were you trading on crypto? Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Mainly
Oh,
Bitcoin.
my favorite was Doge. Oh, my
Yeah, but that was like Elon Musk fart also people buy and sell. Like, so it's I was like manipulated as hell the cryptocurrency.
Right. So after that, but Doge was doing good for me. I was like really happy, and I really trust Doge a lot.
Okay.
But then end up, I also lost, but you know, I'll just continue on. Then that's where I started to switch to gold.
Okay.
Right. So I enter Forex.
Okay.
So I saw TikTok going on, and also same I kena scam, and because of the people like.
As in you try to follow
promoting.
their trades or what? What do you mean?
Oh no. So like same thing. Some random person come and text me again.
On TikTok? As in, so you're scrolling TikTok, you follow all these people.
Yeah.
And then you go to their Telegram channels.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, then from the Telegram channels, they hey bro, you want to have this opportunity,
something like
premium or something like that. Okay,
Right.
okay.
So I just continue on, and then, well, of course I lesson learned so I didn't really say depo. They like tell me, yo, if you depo, right, you get this amount. Then I like,
wait, so they immediately promise you depo
yeah,
500,
the same thing,
you
the
get
same
X
thing.
amount.
Yeah.
Exact same thing.
Exact same
it's not
thing. Nah,
crypto,
like-
it's Forex. Okay.
Like,
Once bitten, twice
like,
shy.
yeah, this one a bit like sus like. Then I like, nah, never mind, I don't want.
Okay.
So I like, okay, fuck it. So I just continue on, And then I went to same thing. So the scam got me learning how to solo trade.
So the next scam is educational scam.
No.
But then what was
Just
it?
like normal one, like the same thing lah. Just promo. Then after that,
Signals.
Yeah, signals like that.
So how is that a scam? Signals is a scam?
No. Wait. You're getting too far already.
Okay, sorry.
So so I went back again
Okay.
to solo trading.
Solo trading. Okay.
Right, but this time it's not Bitcoin.
Okay.
This time it's Forex.
Okay.
Yeah. So after I continue learning, and then same thing. Got people still asking me like, you want to join and so on. Yeah, like,
Okay.
but they weren't really sharing about like community wise.
What do you mean?
Like you join us, right, then you get to have a chit chat with community. So I never get that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
I was just continue having like people like, hey, you depot, then you flip your account. And so I'm like, what fuck, man.
So it's the same scheme. Basically, it's the same
like,
scheme.
I cannot make it, yeah.
Okay, and then?
So I like, okay, continue. Then boom, go back to TikTok For You page, live trading.
Okay, but by this point, your page is all Forex stuff already, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Almost lah.
Okay.
Almost lah. So I just okay carry on. Then I stumble our Sifu K. Yeah, so he was the first person that actually I got sus lah.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean after all the experience you gotten, right, then
So
it's like,
you were more aware lah.
yeah,
basically, you're
correct.
more aware. Okay.
So I like didn't want to go in first, but then after seeing him trade like in live, it feels like more comfortable. Like, you know, like at least this guy is doing it. Because usually when you go For You page, right, the person won't be trading. They will be like,
Okay.
already there got money, already showing blues, and then you just have to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So different from K is that you will trade live and then you will see like it flipping to blues. So
Okay.
it was red and then
Okay.
it flipped to blues. So
Okay.
it felt like more.
It's a more realistic display lah, in a
Right.
sense. Like,
So I
not promotion, but it's just
Yeah. So it's just based on story. I'm not promoting anything. So so I felt more comfortable because like if you're just doing it live, right, and then you're not doing anything, then you're just showing your amount, right, you just feel like hard to believe.
So he show the chart, he show what he's going to do,
Yeah.
then he enter trade,
Correct.
then wait together. Then obviously you're waiting on whether it's
Right,
correct
right.
or not, right? Yeah, for sure.
So
okay.
after that, he got me hooked. And then I was still hesitant because of like, you know, in the end you
Past
still need
trauma.
past trauma, PTSD. Man. So you still get that feeling of like whether you want to join or not.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
in the end there's a twist to it.
Okay.
You need to depot lah, of course.
Again, I know someone message you,
So
hey,
it's like
you are not 500.
something like that. Then I'm like, fuck, man. But after having a text with the admin,
Okay.
like it became more realistic lah. Is that you have your own broker yourself.
What do you mean have your own, right?
Yeah, so you create your own broker.
Oh, okay, so the account is yours.
Yeah.
The money's in your account. Okay, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got your own account,
Yeah.
your own broker for you
Yeah.
to trade yourself only. All you need to do is just depot and then refer.
Did you never question how these people make money at that point? Because like you said, like, okay, so all these other guys, they'll come to you and say, hey, you got 500 bro, put inside my account.
Right.
Then now it's like, you put in your own account, you trade your own account.
Yeah.
But you ever, was there ever like a question where like, hey, where these guys make money?
I assume was a broker itself lah.
Oh no, okay, no, but it's legit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But other than that, no, I don't think much.
Okay.
But after having to do it yourself, makes me feel more comfortable lah. You
'Cause
can like trust lah.
The whole process is you, ma.
Right.
You are doing it. I just give you instruction on how to do it only.
Correct.
Right.
So like, the one thing I wish I learned before doing it is that research on the broker.
Why?
Because if you maybe some people could use it as a like fake kind of thing lah.
As in like they make a fake website.
Yeah, and then they put in the depot and so on.
I mean, it's
Actually,
possible.
there is.
Yeah, it's possible.
There
Yeah,
is,
it's possible to do it. Yeah.
There is. So I wish I actually learned it first before.
Okay.
Like learn the broker whether legit.
So
or not.
why do you trust the broker that admin
I just trust lah.
Because you didn't know lah. You didn't know.
I
Okay.
didn't know lah.
Okay,
My
okay.
knowledge, like to be honest, my knowledge of it is like very low.
Okay.
But somehow I had the gut feeling that okay, this person can be trusted.
Okay.
So I carry on. After that, I carry on and wondering like, okay, I just give it a shot. I just put in 50. I mean the max they can was like 50.
The minimum.
Yeah, so I like okay, can. 50 I still okay to if I cannot scam like okay. Whatever.
Reasonable amount of risk.
Yeah.
Reasonable amount of risk.
So I went to depot, and then it flipped lah. It got me blues.
Who got you blues?
K.
Because it's a signal lah.
Yeah,
It's a
it
signal.
was a signal, live signal.
That means you trade yourself,
Yeah, correct.
but he give the signal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. So
But it's on
It flipped
TikTok.
lah.
So that means you went on TikTok or you follow.
TikTok. It was
Okay.
TikTok. So after I got in, then I trade. Like it flipped.
Okay.
So I went to I still having the SARS like can I even depot or not? Will I get the money?
Now, can you withdraw?
Yeah.
I think that's the lot of question.
Correct, yeah. So can I even withdraw?
Yeah.
So I went to okay lah, test lah. So I went to withdraw my 50 back.
Which you can lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I suddenly wondering why is it taking so long?
Oh.
Then I didn't know about the whole waiting time
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah.
Then I went to text the admin. I still you cannot scam bro.
Right.
And, but
Correct.
end up the admin himself said that you need to wait.
Yeah.
You need to wait. There is a bank problem thing.
No, it's not a problem. So just to clarify, the waiting time, right,
Mm.
it's an anti-fraud measure.
Oh.
Because if you throw money in the bank and you take out money immediately, right, it
Mhm.
is signs of fraud.
Oh, okay.
So for example, if some random cartel or gang, hey bro, help me take out
Right.
10k. I throw 10k in your account, then suddenly you withdraw, right? It can be fraud lah, because it helps to wash in some way wash the money. So it's fast is also good, but usually when the withdrawal comes out fast, right, it means that company give you their own money first, then later they will take they take it back. But there will usually be a charge for this. That's why sometimes when you withdraw, there's charges lah. It costs money to move money lah, right? At the end of the day. So, but yeah, it's slow not because they want to scam you.
Right.
It's slow because there are a lot of processes that to deter fraudulent behavior.
Yeah.
But yeah, please continue. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys know
Anybody question or?
so far I don't have any question at the
Okay,
moment.
no problem. Any comments you want to
Guys,
say?
if you all want to answer some question or got any question, then just let us know. I can see you all. Not act like you all cannot see. Okay, so yeah, back to the thing is that so after the withdrawal, I have to wait about 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah, 5 days. It was that time they were using Just Market.
Jim, was 5 days?
Yeah, I was using bank transfer. The card.
Okay.
So that's the only ability that I can
So
withdraw.
in the meantime, while waiting for your withdrawal, did you
Yeah, I still continue trade lah.
still continue to trade? Okay.
So I was using the profit to trade.
So you withdraw your initial 50.
Yeah.
So at that point you had no risk.
Yeah, no. It's
Wait,
not-
if you get back your money, like if
Yeah,
you get back
if
your
I
money,
get back my
if
money
you get
lah.
back your withdrawal. Yeah.
So after that, I just continue. Hey, I lost my profit lah. I MC lah. Yeah, like fuck man.
Oh, so you MC your account?
Yeah, I MC.
But why? Why you MC your account?
Mostly personal problem. You based on emotional. Yeah, I lost my profit lah. I feel sad lah. But after that, I realized hey, I still got the 50, but I don't know where to get.
Wait, so you lost it even before your withdrawal came back to you?
Yeah. So I had to wait. I was legit patient as fuck.
Okay.
So I was slowly, and then end up, he got lah. I got my 50 back.
Okay. So how do you feel after that?
I felt like, hey, this shit is legit. I went to call my friend, hey bro, you have to fucking come and join me, man. I just went down to the office as well, This one is not fucking scam, bro.
Oh, so you came down like?
Yeah, I came down
Okay,
after
okay.
that. Yeah, like, hey, not scam. I tell my friend, I say, hey, you shouldn't trust me. I'm like, hey, screw you, man. I already here already, bro. This shit is legit, bro. free lessons some more leh. Yeah, I actually turned up for the lesson.
The intro class.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you do your own research. You also learn how to solo trade, right? The intro class, you think was it useful or was it not useful?
Actually, it is very useful. Like especially when you're new to like Forex, like you don't know how to calculate.
But you were not new, what? You were learning online already.
But I wasn't really learning of how to money manage. And then calculate the amount.
Okay.
So I was just only learning how to analyze only.
Okay, but do you think that learning to analyze is more important or the money management part more important?
Well, strictly is money management. Okay. Even if you, as much as you can get, I mean, honestly, all analyze won't get 100%.
There's no such thing as 100%.
Yeah, so if you have money manage going on, like you know how to money manage, right, you will tend to, your profit become more pretty much. So your percentage from maybe 50 you get to like 70 because of your money management.
Yeah, I think it's more of having the discipline to use the proper tools like stop loss and know when to stop for the day. I think that's very important. Yeah. Most of the time, the difference between a successful and an unsuccessful trader is basically whether you can control your emotions or not.
Yeah. That's the only.
We have a lot of stories from the community members also. They'll know that like oh man, I go and revenge trade and I lost all just like damn like. But that's the difference. That's the main difference between a successful and unsuccessful trader. So that's why for us, the fundamental is important because if the more you understand about what you are doing, the better you can have a strategy to do it.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so when you went for the intro class, and what was your experience like?
Well, firstly is I still having the doubts.
You still have, but you physically came down or you online?
Yeah, I was physically down, but then I like still having the doubts like what's going on, man? I don't know what to do, and then I was like, they're still having that feeling that what if it could be a scam.
Okay, but now physical scam like
yeah, like physical
$500 bro.
Yeah, correct. Okay, sorry. So I was like, I still have the doubts. There's no way you won't have the doubts because of the trauma that you had. Especially when it comes to money, it's very sensitive.
Okay, I mean of course, we are always looking for more, and we want to make sure we don't have nothing.
Correct. So I was sitting at the office, and that's how I show y'all in the live. I was at the lesson there. I was sitting far away from K because I don't want to be so like really like whoa that kind of thing. So I sit back.
Teacher's pet
I was sitting at the back, and then
of course all the cool kids at the back.
And then beside me was Kakashi. I remember my first time seeing Kakashi, and I was like, okay, I just keep quiet.
You ever think to yourself any of these paid actors?
I don't know.
No, but it's true.
Actually, actually I had.
You know, sidetrack. I went to some MLM. Like my friend also put me. Last time I also don't need money, right? Part-time job. Hey bro, MLM. It's still a thing I can earn money on. Inside then you see everybody like it's like a cult. Everyone's like, I swear you, half of them are paid actors. Then the rest of us like, the hell is going on? But I still clap out. Yeah. So okay, so I continue.
Yeah. So yes, definitely because Kakashi was the person that was mentioned by K.
Okay.
Yeah, but was his real name lah.
Okay.
But then I like, this guy like who's here? I thought this lesson is like only for like new people, like kind of thing. Then end up it's like Kakashi, like what the hell? This guy is he part of the
inside
or not?
Pay actor.
Yeah, is he part of the pot or not? Yeah, like,
Kakashi, you pay actor.
So I like wondering, okay, you know what? Fuck it lah, really here might as well just go through. I actually got scared that maybe I cannot rob. Because I was physically at there lah. Then they can.
You see him tattoo later I rob you. Doing some shady industrial area, they rob you.
It is shady.
It's not shady. Big City is one of the biggest industrial areas.
Bro, this building was damn new to me.
It's new to you lah,
But like legit, I never seen this building before because I was like, walking here and there.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you have no reason to come here, you will not come here, like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. And then you're in the class.
So I like in the class, okay, I chill. We're just relaxing, and then afterwards, Kay mentioned about Kakashi, and I like, okay. I just carry on. So
what do you say about him?
In the end, he mentioned that Kakashi was with him for quite a while already.
Okay.
Yeah, so like okay.
Like disclosure.
Yeah,
this guy is with us for a bit. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like okay, cool.
Okay.
But coming to the lesson wise, people who are very new, highly suggest to go in, right? Because he will really teach about what Forex itself is.
Okay.
Like how you calculate the pips and so on.
Okay.
And then
which is good knowledge, but how is it useful for your trading?
Well, for me, the first time I didn't really know how to calculate lah. So I like, what the hell, 0.01 lot. Then I like, how to get more money? Like I just enter 0.01, then I like see what the fuck, only like $1, $2.
But why you know to enter 0.01? You just
because that was the lowest. So best is to like
lowest risk.
Just
risk.
go
Start dip your toe in.
Just small one first. Okay. But also was the live signal lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kay mentioned about the 0.01 as a money managed, do not risk too much.
So basically you understand that it was a multiplier to what you have, and then plus leverage and how everything worked essentially. Okay, yeah. So
he teach you about the pips wise, how to calculate, like how many pips to get like $10, this kind of stuff. Okay. So 0.01 is like if you get 100 pips, it's like $10.
I think it's more to help manage your expectation.
Yeah, correct.
Because like if you 0.01 because it's the least amount. But then let's say your account is only $50.
Right.
Then like suddenly everyone say, oh, I got 100 pips. Then like, or some guy get 1,000. His account only got $10. You know what I mean? Like help you manage that. How to calculate to do that math to calculate why I only get $10.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Okay, yeah.
Oh, hey, Kyrie, thanks for sharing, man. This is a legit stream. He said he sent a link also to YouTube.
YouTube. Thanks.
He said there is a legit stream.
Hey, you move in closer.
Right.
To the corner.
There's some illusion going on there. Okay, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
So the lesson is that it's free and it's free.
It was free, but was it sus? Because it's free.
Yes.
Okay.
It was too good, but I mean it's free lah. In the end, all you need to do is just join the depot. I mean you already depot already, right? Then you come down, it's already free.
But were you skeptical?
Of course, definitely.
Then why you still come?
I wanted to learn more lah, to be honest. So it's the interest that really got me here. So that's why I come lah.
No, but it's good but what do you feel like? Was the class setting useful for you, or would you prefer?
Well, the intro class, honestly no lah. To be honest, no, it doesn't.
As in doesn't what?
Yeah, it doesn't help. But for those who are actually very new, it helps a lot. But I mean, for those who already knows the certain
basics,
thing, and then it doesn't really help a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not meant to take you to the next level,
correct.
So to speak. It's more of like someone who saw an ad and then say, "Wow, I want to try, but don't know how."
Yeah.
Then that was how who it was designed for, like those kind of people. For you, it's more of like I think it's also a good way for you to get to know us.
Yeah.
And like no strings attached, this is like it's free, just come. Just all you need is your time, just 2 hours, come and then get to know the people, meet other people who are in the same boat. So I also cannot scam, kind of thing like that. But it's good, it's good that you learn. So but through that you learn basically what is Forex, how to calculate pips, how to manage your account, how to even open an account. We guide you through every single step, which is why it was designed for people. That's why it's called intro class, right? It's not like intermediate class.
I thought it was
like advanced class. I thought
it was like you start to get a free lesson to analyze and so on and blah blah blah. I actually know lah. No.
Okay, but do you feel after joining community, going through your whole journey, you go to a lot of people who provide signals. You go to people who ask you for depot finder, and then live trade. And then you go through. You find a lot of things. I think this is a quite a typical journey of someone who's trying to start up. They will try on their own first. They want to use as little money to kind of learn. But then a lot of these guys, they sell a promise, right? Wow, I can earn this much. Just need to pay me for this course. You learn this info, you confirm earn this much. You know, that kind of pitch, right?
Yeah.
So this, after all your journey, right? Do you think that it's important to analyze charts, or do you think you can still be successful without analyzing charts?
Actually, honest speaking, is that you don't need to analyze chart.
Okay.
The only thing that you need was your money management.
That's more important.
Just
than
the
analyzing,
most important.
Okay.
It's like the first step of analyzing the market.
Yeah.
Right? So if you can money manage your.
Oh, there's someone on YouTube. When is the next free class? You So we have it most of the time twice a month usually.
It's too cold.
Wait, come, bring it.
There's a fan on.
Of course, there's a fan on. Where's how you on it? Okay.
Okay, there we go.
We temporarily turn down.
Oh.
Khairul, on YouTube, you were asking when is the next free class. We usually have the intro class twice a month. You can message our admin or go to our page for more information on when the next one will be. But yeah, you just feel free to message us, and then we'll post. We'll let you know when that will be. But you message your admin. So if you look at the username on our on the live stream here, you can see who to contact and where to go. Or you can scan the QR code and go to our links, and you can talk to the admin. But yeah, it's totally free. And the reason why I just want to say why we did it for free. Okay, so initially when we started this whole company and project, right, it's because I think just to share a little bit of the background of why we started. It's because we were also in kind of the same boat. We're looking for a way to earn money, right? So the founders, myself, we're like, oh man, I want to buy more stuff. Like,
no wish, no
to be honest, it was greed, right? I didn't want to buy more stuff.
Right.
I want a new iPhone, new MacBook, new Android phone, whatever it is. And then also, as you grow older, you have more responsibilities, right? You want to do a house, you want to do a wedding, you got a girlfriend, expensive lah.
Really,
No, but I mean, you naturally want to spend more on
yourself,
new experiences.
yeah.
You want to travel, you want to do all these things.
Correct.
So you want to find a way to get more money. So we were all looking for a way, like getting out of the rat race, right? That's what everyone say, right? So and our individual journeys were quite similar to yours. Either we try individually, or some friend say, "Hey, bro,
Right.
you like your friend legit, he's legit, come and join."
I was a friend.
Yeah, you were the friend. So, we were trying to find, and then we got. In some ways, you got scammed. It's not necessarily a scam because you technically agreed to it, right? In a way,
correct.
but it's more of like the value that came back. Like one of the guys on the team paid like 3K for a course. And then eventually it's like the course is so badly structured, the materials were not useful, and the teaching was not very it's not very high quality, right? It's not a scam technically, it's just not value for money, right? But you feel cheated because it's not what you thought you would get. So and also personally, when I started, right, I was like, yeah, anyhow, buy sell. Just buy and sell. You know, like 50-50, you know what I mean? Let's go click. Oh, really, like stupid, like eventually, like, okay. Yeah. So in the hopes of making more money, I lost more money. You get what I mean? Like, and I think we all went through this kind of cycle. But it's important to learn this lesson, you know. Like, to me, it's important because otherwise, right, I won't pay attention or put any attention to money management. Because if I gamble and I earn money, right, then in my opinion, it's like it works. Why I want to change my method? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, losing the money was like a painful lesson, but it was a necessary lesson in my opinion. in my own journey. But yeah, so we started this thing because we said that okay, we don't want to be like the guys who come up
Right.
like you interface with, and
Definitely,
I mean, Kay, the main founder, was the one who really did this full time with Philip, right? So that's one of our other founders also. They did majority of the legwork, right? And then I was there more on the back end, trying to build the website, branding, all this kind of thing there. So I'm not like the best trader. I know enough to get by, but I'm not the guys who do all the technical analysis and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's just the operator guy.
Operator.
He's the best one.
I just do saikang.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the whole point, and we had this shared vision of like, we don't want to be the bad guys. We don't want to be unethical. We want to earn money, but we also want everyone else to earn money.
Right.
And we want to try to break the stigma of Forex is a scam, essentially, right? And I think that's why we had this shared vision. And I mean, honestly, right, this office is an expense. Setting up a private limited is an expense. You know, us working here, we also need to pay ourselves.
Right.
Why do we want to do this? There's a lot of risk, right? Will you agree? It's a lot of risk,
Definitely.
But the reason why we believe in it is because the more we meet people, right, like you and other people who come down, the more we realize that there is a need to cut through all the fancy marketing online where people say you can earn $1 million and shit like that.
Real scams, yeah.
And then all of them hide behind a mask.
Yeah.
They hide behind a username.
They don't even show you their face at all.
No, and you can't even message other people in the community. It's just a channel. So it's more of like, there's no community there. It's just a following only, right? And then for you, imagine if you came into a channel like that, and you cannot talk to anyone else, then you also cannot fact check whether it's a scam or not.
Right.
And then there is no public forum where is this a scam? We are on Google.
Yeah,
you Google us, it shows up, right? You can leave a review there.
Yeah.
Please don't leave that. I mean,
Five star.
If it's legitimately bad, you had a bad experience, sure, you are entitled to do so. But I hope that no one has a bad experience with us, because we really try very hard not to get a bad experience. But yeah, but that's why we started this thing. Like, we really felt that
potential, is it?
there's nothing to hide behind. If we are really honest as to the pros and cons of Forex and what trading is, right, then there's nothing to hide, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing to hide.
Right.
We've always been very open and transparent. Whenever we lose trade, we say. Right? Whenever we lose a trade, we will say.
Right.
And we're not like... So there's some other techniques that some people do. I don't know if anyone can relate, but essentially they will send a signal, but the signal was already gone already. Like in reality, in the market, it's already gone already. Then they'll tell you, oh, you're too late, join my premium.
Oh, what the?
It was legit, right? So it's like, oh, join my premium channel, then you have a signal earlier.
What the hell?
That's really like that. So like they give you a zone.
Yeah.
And then they give you SL, TP1, TP2, right? Usual at TP1, TP2, right? Yeah. At TP1, TP2, TP3, SL. Then after that, they give you a zone. And then when you get the message, right, you go into the thing, right, and say, man, I slightly out of the zone. Then you go and rationalize, should be okay. Right, should be okay. Then you go inside. Then you don't earn as much, or sometimes the reversal, you know, sometimes you go up a little bit, then you go down, right?
Yeah.
But then when you go up a little bit, haven't reached TP1, I want to wait. You know that kind of mentality? Yeah. Then after that they'll say, then after that they will send you a screenshot of them earning. But when you look at the screenshot sometimes, right, it's not even the zone they gave, or like it was even before. Or they set like a buy limit, sell limit. So they already knew it was coming already. So it wasn't like, how I say, it wasn't a analyzed zone. Like it was more, they tell you in real time, then if you fast you get, you don't fast you don't get. For them to upsell you premium. Yeah. And then that's where they earn the real money, you know what I mean? There's a lot of other scummy tactics which I think another episode we'll get into. I think very interesting to explore. But yeah, so we wanted to be different. Basically we wanted to be different. And we're still trying. We don't say that, we don't claim that we have a foolproof way to do this, but it's more of like we need to take some time to develop this thing, and
Right.
at this point, I think we can say we have a decent way to go about doing it, a fair way for everyone, a fair way, and we are transparent and we're ethical in a sense where we will tell you, you want to learn how we earn money, sure, come down, I'll show you exactly how we earn money, you know what I mean?
I think that's the one thing great about Pipxcel is that there is no behind the scenes. There's more like always.
I mean, there will be some behind the scenes, like,
I mean,
need to run a business,
business only, right? But when it comes to trading wise, right, there's no behind the scenes here. So it's like you join us, right, and there is full proof that everything is in there. We got the Google Map, we got Office, we got the website also going on. All these which I don't really see in other.
I never seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen it unless you are legitimately like day trading, like SGX certified, MES certified. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they must have.
Right.
But other than that, all the signalers that I see, all these TikTok gurus, they don't have this. They don't have this. And it was kind of a decision that we made. It was a tough decision to make, to be honest with you, because can we run this business without having all that? We can.
Oh yeah.
We can. Like all the other guys they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We can run this business without doing that at all. But do you feel that it's better to have all this stuff?
Necessarily.
Especially when you're starting out, you know.
Right.
If you can search, if I have a website, if I have a physical address, I have an ACRA, government know my name, know all my stuff.
Yeah.
Where I run?
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Where do I run? Yeah. You want to complain about me? You want to complain about you have a legitimate ACRA to go and say this fella, this number, you know, not scam me or something like that. Yeah. So I think that was one of the things for someone who was new. If you're really just starting out, and if you do a A/B comparison to one signaler versus another, right?
Yeah.
I think these features will stand out, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like honestly, the Pipxcel doesn't have to do all this kind of stuff. Like they can just do the normal thing, like just Telegram, in this.
No number.
Yeah.
Just
no
Telegram.
Number, no office, no Google Map, no online. Yeah, but it stands out because is that if you bring more people in, right, it makes that the community is legit.
Right.
And it's like more welcoming to all the newcomers where they don't feel like they are getting scammed or anything.
Yeah.
Even if you go to the website, right, pipxcel.com. If you go to pipxcel.com, right, you will see that the website itself under the terms and conditions. Yeah. It's even mentioned there that you will lose money.
100%.
So usually when you go to other websites, they don't even mention this kind of stuff.
Usually it's buried.
Yeah.
It's buried down below. But it's a thing that you have to declare because we're not giving financial advice.
Yeah.
We're not licensed to give financial advice, and I don't claim to give financial advice. It's more of like it's education. Education can be used as good and bad. It can be used properly, can be used incorrectly, right? As with anything you
Definitely.
learn. So I cannot control what you do with this knowledge. That's why I said it's not financial advice, and you can lose money because any form of investment, even if you invest in Singapore bonds, touch wood, if anything happened to a country, you also will lose the investment. Right? But it's a risk, at the end of the day. Everything has a risk. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
Not a question, but
I also have one, but you start first.
ask me. Forex is foreign exchange, so how is it a scam?
Oh.
Is that a question or?
Okay. No. I understand what you mean. Okay, so Forex means foreign exchange. You are correct in saying that Forex is foreign exchange. In the context and what we're saying is more foreign exchange trading, which is usually done online, where most companies or most people or most self-proclaimed gurus would say that, hey, you follow my method, you learn my course, you follow my signals, and then you will be successful. In the landscape, there are a lot of people there are scammers. Whenever there's opportunity for money, there will always be scammers, or there will be people who take advantage of other people. It doesn't necessarily have to be scammers. It just can be not value for money, like what I said just now. So yeah.
Correct. So ask me that is your.
So the foreign exchange is not a scam, right? If you go to the the foreign exchange counter, you don't show him the Google and say, hey bro, your rate's supposed to be this much, right? The fellows have to eat, right? So you have to earn a little bit different. It's not a scam. The context of what I'm saying is that the foreign exchange trading, online trading, so using like a MetaTrader or using trading, that is a space where there are a lot of people who are scamming, which makes people think that this whole thing is a scam. Right.
So to sum it up is that Forex is not a scam. It's just that people who trade are scammers.
But if you think it's a scam, tell us why.
If you scam, you tell me lah. Wait, his comment cannot filter.
Oh no, okay. Wait, I'll answer the one here. Kyra said, is there any way sneak peek show us how your community group looks like?
Sneak peek.
Camera is not really set up for this, but let me try to.
I can. Sure.
I don't know. Let me show. Cause this one's on
Oh, can we entry, guys?
Can we entry?
This Junzi and Kari
Hardcore. So this is our Telegram group, right? This is our Telegram group, and in there you can see that there are different sub threads where you can talk to, right? So we have like gold signals. So usually we love to trade gold, right? So we have gold signals, dedicated gold signal channel here, so you can get your signals when like just indicators of when to trade and so on. But I think the most fun chat is the international lounge where everyone can come communicate with each other, make fun of each other, support each other, and all various forms of randomness that happens there. I mean, a lot of different situations where people are sharing their success or sharing like see nice to see blues kind of thing like that. So a lot of different people from all walks of life. There's like 75,000 messages. I cannot go through all of them, but yeah, you can just talk to people and you can join this for free, right? Why do you call it Forex when it's purely futures? Oh no, so we're not doing futures. We're trading mainly currency pairs and also gold. So gold, US dollar, right? So we're not doing futures. If that answers your questions. Yeah. Anyone else? No.
No. The rest is just Junzi and Kyrie just trading, talking to each other.
Just trolling.
Yeah. It's nice, It's nice. I love these guys.
I mean, it's. Sorry if it's hot.
Yeah. I can feel it too.
I will on lower fan for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Why do you call it for? Yeah. So again, we're not trading futures. We are mainly trading which broker you're using. So we partner with a few brokers. Depending on where you're at, we can recommend a few. The main one that we're using is HFM. We're also using Just Markets, and if you want to know more, feel free to message our admin, and they'll fill you in on all the options that you have, what's the pros, what's the cons, and so on. There are certain mechanics that make one broker better than the other, depending on your preference, and also withdrawal methods that you prefer, right?
Yeah.
This guy prefer to wait 5 days to wait for his money to withdraw.
Have no choice. So which broker? Okay, we answered already. I got no question over here. Everyone just very quiet.
Okay, great.
But just Junsi and Kyrie just trading to each other. During this whole time, they're just trading only.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I go through some of the more commonly asked questions that usually people would ask. Right?
Alright.
So some people always like to ask, right, especially when they contact our admin, right? Like that, which broker I'm using is definitely one of the questions that people ask. But for people who don't know what brokers are, usually we have more fundamental explanations to them. But the next question that everyone like to ask, right, is how much should they start with? So what's your take?
Man, this is tough question, man.
Oh, how much did you start with?
Yeah, start with $50 only.
I thought 500. No, kidding. Okay, no, but how much do you start with? And how much do you think is?
Of course, I start it with low first lah.
Okay.
Yeah, when eventually it goes higher.
No, but okay, do you think there's an advantage to starting at the minimum? Usually the minimum is 50. Most of the brokers, they say like 10 or 20. But you trade with 10 and 20, 0.01, you go and go.
Yeah.
You basically cannot tahan most trades, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think the difference here, just to put it fundamentally, is whether or not you can hold trades. And most of the time, you need to hold trades to some degree before you can see any directional shift. So you started with 50. What was your experience like?
Shit. Legit.
No, but you could withdraw your 50.
Correct, but the thing is...
It was a good day, right? It was a good day.
It was a good day.
Okay,
Forex, well, trading itself, right, is like, you need to... Sometimes you got a good day, sometimes you got a bad day.
Oh, of course.
Sometimes you got the best day, sometimes you got the shit day. Sometimes the market just want to shove his hands up your ass, that kind of thing. But experience-wise, 50 is not... It's not an ideal kind of money that you want to trade unless you're going for a bigger lot. Unless you're going very small lot like 0.01. But if you're actually trying to grow it, maybe about 600 around there.
600 you're recommending?
600 is the best because after that you also can still hold and you like continue trading even you got SL and so on. Yeah. I
mean honestly our advice is more you trade what you can afford to lose.
Yeah, correct.
That's number one. Number one is you always only invest what you can afford to lose. Even though a lot of people put in what they cannot afford to lose in hopes that they get more, but you really should just trade as much as you can afford to lose.
Definitely.
That's number one. But the kind of the entry level where we feel is decent enough, and this is what we tell, if you text the admin or text anyone, talk to any of us, 150 is about where, 150 US dollars is about where is a good place to start. It's not too much that I think it's unreasonable for someone to get to put in. But it's also not too little to the point where you cannot hold multiple layers of trades.
Right.
Because at 150, if you do 0.01, if your leverage 1 to 2,000, usually is what we recommend. If it goes up like 10, 20 pips, right, you will still see like $1 or something like that, right? Especially if you have multiple layers. But if you have like 50 and then you start doing 0.01 and you can only do one layer because you cannot hold, then I think it really, because you only see cents at that point.
Right.
You see like 10 cents, 20 cents, that kind of thing. And then every day you earn 50 cents, it's like you find money on the floor, just take 50 cents.
Just go and try.
But yeah, so 150 is about, I think, where typically I would personally recommend you do. If you think 600, it's totally up to you, man. But don't give 500 to a random person who contact you on TikTok or Telegram and say, bro, I can flip it.
Don't be like me, man. I'm just saying 600 is like the comfortable, like if you want to like trade like by yourself, just by yourself, like 600 is okay. But if you want to join like community wise,
so 150 I think is the barrier to entry, but it's but it goes back to the initial sentence. If you only trade what you can afford to lose, only do what you can afford to lose. Because if most new people without guidance will 100% lose it.
Definitely. 600 you lose that, bro.
Ask me how I know.
But I think 150 is okay. But I will go for 50 lah, honestly.
No, really, try 50. No, okay, you try 50. If you can flip that, okay. We even did challenges, right? Philip, our team, we did challenges. We started with 10 US dollars and we flipped to 100 in a week. It can be done. It really can be done. But the amount of time and attention that you need to spend, right? And the amount of experience you might need to have, right? To do that, right? There is a very steep learning curve to do that.
Right.
Can be done, and that's one of the videos that we intend to put out in the future, which is a 10 US dollar challenge to see how far you can go. Maybe we do that with the community, like all of us start with 10 and see how far you can go. Like that could be a fun thing to do. But we've done it before multiple times, K even showed the account. This is the full history of this is what I did, right? This is all the trades I took. It really went from 10 to 100. We really did that.
Yeah.
Right. Can be done, but you need to be at his level.
Right.
You need to be at his level.
All you do is just follow him only.
Yeah. No, and you because you cannot let the trades like run too far off. Your SL is super tight.
Yeah.
So at that point you really need to have a lot of discipline. No emotion, zero emotion trading. That's like pure technical trading. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's how. But initially when you heard of Forex, do you think it was gambling? Do you think it was more gambling? What was your impression?
No, I didn't think it was gambling. If it was a gambling wise, right, no, everyone out here will be. There's no people who go into Forex and do live and so on and telling you strategy and so on. For me, gambling wise is like a 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just go in, put your money.
But buy some 50-50.
Yeah, but there is like a strategy going on.
The method to the method.
Yeah, there's pattern. There's a pattern going on.
Okay.
So like at least there is a overall win rate like higher than 50-50.
Okay.
Then you just flip. Yes. What? No.
Okay. So what percentage do you think needs to happen before you say it's not gambling? 60-40? You said 50-50 is gambling.
50-50 is gambling.
Okay, so what's the
Maybe
number?
40-60.
So if I win 60% of the time, it's no longer gambling.
No longer gambling already.
Just FYI, our rates are usually about 90%. 90-10. Win-lose.
Yeah.
Usually. Go to the free channel, you can see the amount of pips that we have. It's not a lie.
Yeah, a lot.
But okay, 60-10.
60-40.
A lot of people say it's gambling because I think the horror stories that they hear from all their friends or like people that like your journey, they initially they got scammed or they lost everything. That's why they think it's gambling, right? And to some degree there is a level of luck element involved lah.
Right.
There is we cannot say that there's no luck involved because the market will do what the market will do. We are too small to influence the market.
Right.
The market is like billions and trillions of dollars, right? And the bank one time they do one trade, you gone already, or whatever analysis you do, gone already, right? But I think why Forex over stocks? That's another interesting episode to do. But if I can just comment on that for a second, Forex over stocks because Forex is currency use. It means we use this every day. Right. We need a level of stability and predictability for currency. Otherwise, I buy one bread today $10, tomorrow $1. You know, I mean, that makes no sense to have currency that way. But stocks is purely perceived value. If I feel like Tesla is going to go up, or somebody say Tesla making flying car, the prices go up for no reason. Also, you know what I mean?
Life cannot end.
Oh, why?
I have no idea, man.
When are you going to take a look? You get banned.
I think so. I got banned. I think I got banned.
Did we get banned? Are we doing something right now, Timmy?
Oh, internet problem.
Internet problem? Internet problem? What do you mean? Go, yeah, just restart the thing.
Oh, should we do like a short break? Because I also need to go.
Okay, we'll take a short break and then we'll come back.
I joined 1 week before. Yeah, Kyrie. So he never met you.
Okay, cool. Come down with me and have fun.
He said he would, but he now need to take a pause.
Take a pause from trading?
Yep.
Oh, no problem. Man. Sometimes, if you don't have time to monitor it, right, don't trade. That's all I can say. Don't trade. Because
that's why I'm not trading right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So
we were on gambling, whether it was gambling or not. Alright. But it's okay.
I got a topic to discuss also.
Oh, yes.
So like, okay, it's gambling, but to a certain extent. It's like, for example, your venue, this one a lot of people will kena.
Yeah.
Like what you mentioned also is like, you go in as a newcomer, then you like boom, then you lost, then you say gambling, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was what you experienced and you would think it is gambling.
But is it just gambling or just no experience or technique? It can be
there is no technique, no nothing. You don't know anything shit. And then you just go in, right? You're pretty much a gambler already. Legit.
Yeah, which is what I did last time.
Yeah.
I just like buy sell only 50-50.
Correct.
Go for it, yeah.
Then end up you like, after you started to learn more, it's like you realize it's not gambling already. It's like it's to the extent where you know the pattern, then you know like, oh, you cannot use this kind of money, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I think it's more of like
Whole body shaking, bro. They're getting hostage, man.
got no meat, that's why.
Chill lah, bro.
Yeah, but no. So yeah, people think it's gambling because they have no method. I think everything in life is a risk, right? There's a risk for everything, right? You walk out the street, you also got risk, you die, right? So there's no such thing without risk, It's just like more of like if you follow the right people, or if you have the right technique, or you have the right discipline, then you can succeed in almost. I mean, this mentality you can succeed in almost anything with the right discipline, the right method, you can succeed in whatever you do.
So guys, free lesson,
No. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Do calculated risk. There's no such thing as gambling. There's only such thing as calculated risk.
Yeah. Money management.
Yeah, money management. Money management is the most important thing, right? Then also, I think I bring back to one of the things that you have, that you went through, where they say they will manage your account for you. Some people they say that. I just realized the microphone was not pointed to me. Hello. Yeah. So initially when people approach you and say, hey bro, deposit $500 and then I will flip for you, right? There are legitimate companies who do this. But those are part of like portfolio managers where they would take, usually it's more money than $500, so like 10K or something like that. And then they will invest in stocks, they invest in whatever. You don't care, it's a black box. You give them money, they go and do, they come back and give you portfolio managers. Right? These are legitimate things. And if any company or anyone who says that they're in Singapore and doing this, right, they need a license to do this. This is 100%. They need a license to do this. If they don't have a license to do this, then you are more than likely going to get scammed. Or if it's a friend that you trust, then okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, just be wary of people who provide these services. I think it's a natural upsell that people like to do. So I don't know how to trade. I joined this group, they know how to trade. They got results. I miss signal because I'm not in premium. I joined premium already. And then they say, hey, you don't need to trade. Don't need to learn how to trade. There's two methods. Usually one is they tell you, hey, you want to learn how to trade? I sell you course. And the other one is, you need to learn how to trade. You just let me trade for you. I successful, you see my results.
Okay.
I successful. Then you give me money, I help you trade. It's very tempting.
Yeah, correct.
Because it's like passive income. I give you money, then I just chill, you know what I mean? But what do you think about this?
I mean, if you know the person well, and then it's your friend also that you can trust, then okay. But if someone just
your friend don't need to say lah.
Okay. If like it's just a person.
Yeah.
Okay, put K as example. Okay, like K come and approach you like, hey, this kind of stuff, blah blah blah. you give me an account, then you flip for you and so on. At first, okay, I won't even trust, man. I won't even trust. I'm that kind of person when money comes, right, it's very sensitive. And then this Junzi, man, what the heck? You know what he said? Say, I invest in you, 5.
No, we're not doing this service. No.
I'm not a mentor, okay?
No.
So, yeah, I wouldn't even do it, to be honest. I'd much rather do it myself than doing it because I want to learn how to.
But you want to learn.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they don't want to learn. So in the perspective of if I already earn an income from a company, let's say I earn 2.5k a month, and then like I just want $1,000 more, I just park this money with you and let it grow. You know what I mean? There are a lot of guys who think that way.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who think that way, which is not wrong. You can do that. That is legitimately you can go and invest in stocks, bonds.
Definitely.
You can invest in portfolio managers, whatever it is. As you know, as long as you have a certain amount of money in your bank, right? DBS or whoever the bank, right, will call you suddenly. Hey, I am your personal account manager.
Then they start.
Yeah, I never had like high amount of money in my bank. Then when I take a loan for my renovation, right, suddenly I got money, right. Then it's like, hey, I'm your personal account manager. I can meet up with you, have coffee, discuss how you can manage your money. I tell them, I'm just gonna spend everything in my renovation. I will have nothing at the end. It's like, it's okay lah, you know, it's okay. I can still meet you for coffee. I'm like, nah, it's fine, man.
I already told you I got no more money.
Yeah, but
it's okay, you got no more money.
Yeah, but coming back to it, I think manage accounts are very tricky. If you really, really trust the organization and if they're licensed to do so, I feel that you can take that risk.
Right.
But in Singapore, most of them, they won't take $500 lah. They will take like 10,000 or more than that before they invest.
Definitely.
So if the small guys try to ask you, hey, just park your money with me, I'll do for you. You take the risk, man. It's like, you know, it's like you take the risk, man.
Just learn yourself, guys. Just learn yourself. Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to learn yourself, then that's when the other kind of method comes in, the educational course. Yeah, I sell you course. I sell you $5,000 course and everything. Not saying that the course is not worth it. Honestly, there are courses that will be worth it. It's like why you pay 10k for a degree. Right. Because there are people who are professionals who know what they're doing and teaching you. Like if you went to school, right? They teach you whatever they teach you. But whether you learn or not is your own problem.
Definitely.
Right. So there's also that factor where the course can be perfectly structured. Like it can be perfectly paced, perfectly structured. I give you all the content you want. But if you don't learn, then whose fault is it?
Right.
Then is it a scam?
No lah, because in the end it's your fault, ma. You didn't want to learn, and then you just carry on like just you pretty much giving the person free money.
No, but there's an argument. There's an argument of like if I don't learn anything, that means your method doesn't work for me or your technique doesn't work for me. Then I feel cheated because I never learned anything. Ma.
But this one I have to like really see, you know, like because maybe this person really never teach properly.
Yeah, correct. But you cannot control how a person teach.
Right.
It's like if you sign up for you come to any of our classes, you cannot control how K teach. You cannot control how whoever who is speaking in front teach you the material. Ma. You can't say, hey, can you change this material? I don't understand. Right. But you can always ask questions, right? For sure. But again, if you pay $5,000 for a course and you only get a PowerPoint file, and then the guy say, oh, you read first, then I explain. Like it's not wrong, technically it's not wrong. And it's not a scam. It's just that it's not value for money or it's not what you're looking for, in that case. Yeah. So I mean that's what I feel, you know, because a lot of people who sign up for education courses and then they say I cannot scam. But I don't think that's a scam. Selling you information is not a scam. Technically all the information is available online. Right? Like you said, you started learning online.
Yeah, so definitely.
You can learn everything online. I mean, you can learn to be a rocket scientist online if you want to be, but it's more of like, can you digest the information? So when you pay for a course, is to structure this information that is useful for you, right? That's what I feel like paying for a course means. And the amount of money that you pay versus what value you get purely depends on what you're going to do with the knowledge after. You pay 5k, then you trade with your $10 account, the hell, man, of course you cannot make money, then you feel like it's a scam.
True.
Yeah. But would you pay for a course? Like, would you pay for...
Definitely.
You would definitely pay for a course.
Definitely pay for a course.
Why? Okay, so you say you go and learn yourself online. You learn
Mhm.
how to do these things by yourself already. So why would you pay for a course?
Well, everything online can be learned,
Mm.
especially when it comes to training. But there is something that will be stopped. Like for example, money management. Online they won't teach you how to money manage.
Okay.
Right, and then the next thing is like for I think someone you mentioned Jacko. Yeah.
Mm.
So even Jacko said that if you learn everything on YouTube also, then when you want to ask question, then who's gonna teach you? How you get the answer?
Now you have AI. Right?
Yeah, but even AI won't.
They might get wrong.
Yeah, because they not they are based on like patterns. But when come to trading, it's totally different already. Because some question like you say, how you money manage? They will give you the finance, everything. So
Right.
yeah, but yes. So like, why if like when come to money management that you don't have this thing online, right? And then you just learn yourself, right? Then someone who taught you about this, right? You actually can, can ask him like, how you.
Yeah, you can bounce off like
Yeah.
different ideas and things like
That's right.
So I think that one is important. I think that's how we learn best. Like as a human.
As a human.
As a human. When I want to learn something, right? Yes, I can read as much as I want to read. But when I talk to someone and I confirm what I know or like we discuss whether it's the best way to do it, then I can really learn a lot more that way. Like learn from experience also. Yeah. And talking to the community like Jacko now.
Yes, yeah.
Wow,
Up already. He's there already.
the signal is next level already.
I think he could become the next Zood also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he on this live? No, never mind.
I don't know.
Later
He's not
we
invite here.
Yeah. But essentially, yeah, I think there's a lot of different ways that you can think that the Forex industry or the things that people do in the Forex industry can be a scam. So is Forex a scam? It depends on who you ask, I think. But if you ask us or ask me, I don't think so because there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's the same. There's no. I mean, in the end, it's still is one person decision.
Yeah, of course, your personal decision.
You, if you really dedicated to learn, right, you definitely will have that interest to
The drive,
the drive. So, but if you just go in there, then you just like chill, like you don't care like that, then you just waste your money, then you blame the guy for not teaching properly. It's like you're going to school.
It's cool that you blame a teacher.
But that one, of course, you never pay. It's the government pay.
You who say never pay? Your parents pay money.
Okay, yeah, correct. But you never pay. So
Next time you have a kid, then you pay money, right? Then your kid never learn anything. You say, really have better rule.
That is why the parents always scold the kid.
Yeah, because they feel the pain, the money they pay, right? Now you know how it feels,
Yeah, but I mean, in the end, correct. If you pay the person, then I don't get it. You pay the person to teach you, then you end up go scolding him because he teach you bad. Something is wrong here. There is so many other mentors going out.
Yep.
Then you choose this guy because you think that this guy can teach you.
Yep.
Then end up you go end up scolding him, saying that you never teach him properly or blah. Then like you just waste your money just to scold that guy. The guy don't even care whether you scold him or not. You just continue on with his life.
I mean, if anyone have feedback for our courses, let us know.
Yeah,
we're definitely open to improving our courses. But okay, so I think that's all we will go through today. So whether or not it's a scam, I think we covered some of the topics, your journey in particular. If anybody wants to come down and sit in this chair and talk to me, talk to anybody.
Kyrie, Junzi, come.
Hey, come down, please. Come down.
You guys will be the next podcast.
Whether or not this is a scam, please come down and come at me, bro.
Interrogation 101, aircon max to the level.
Aircon max. First, bring a jacket. Number one, bring a jacket. Don't be this guy. Don't bring a jacket. Yeah. And then we can have an honest discussion. But thanks for joining us today. Yeah. This is Forex is not a scam. What we're talking about. Forex is not a scam. We'll try to do more of these every week.
I will go down soon, Kyrie say.
Kyrie, hey, I hold you to it. When? You set
When,
schedule
when?
now. Yeah, set schedule now.
He's going to NSF.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And why you're all so young, please.
Yeah.
Last time when I young, I'm not even thinking about money. I'm thinking about money, but not more money. I was thinking more like
No,
what I
this
want.
generation next level already, bro.
What are you talking about this generation? You also.
My generation, I was just having fun, bro. I was
Yeah, I was
at
just
this age, I was just like, I don't know, playing basketball. I don't know.
I go drinking or go chase,
Exactly.
go
But
chase
now,
girl.
the generation, all switch already.
Apparently, this generation don't like to drink. No, statistically, Gen Z, the new gen, they don't like to drink.
Oh.
To the point where the alcohol industry is collapsing. No, seriously, in some countries it's collapsing.
I think it could be because of Andrew Tate.
Whatever the hell. No, it's just more like, I think everyone's online, so there's something else to do. Last time got nothing. Bro, last time my phone, right? I only can SMS, play Snake.
Right.
And then if I do group call, I pay extra money, like, I pay per minute, you get what I mean? Like, it's like last time minutes was a thing. Now it's like, oh, I can call unlimited call, right? Last time I pay per minute, So like got nothing else to do. My phone is nothing. Like, I can only play Snake. Why play Snake for what? I either play Snake on my phone or play my own Snake. You know what I mean? So I go and drink. I go and do stupid things, like, you know what I mean? But the generation now, you have what, ML, you got Call of Duty all in your hands, you can watch every single show you want to watch. So there's very different generations. So now they're all looking at money because they see Forex and they see all this kind of thing. And who don't need money at their age, right? All us looking for part-time job and stuff like that. Yeah. So very different generation. Yeah. Okay. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
The TikTok guys, if you still want him, you ask him for live trade lah. I'm gonna go off. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you. See you and hope you have a good trading day.
Hey, Junzi, Kyrie, you're still there or not?